Hi there. I have found that with some of your favorite brands, you fall in love with the brand early on in life, often when you're a kid. You might not even be able to afford it until much later, but the connection happens early on, and there's always a story attached to it. Levi's is one such brand for me. I was growing up in Chennai in the mid 1970s, and on Sundays after church, the four of us friends would go across to Dufton Cafe, where you got some of the best masala dosas and filter coffee. One of my friends was Philip, who was a little older than me, and he had recently returned to India with his family from Burma as refugees fleeing persecution. His grandfather had gone to Burma in the late 1800s as a youngster to work with the railways during the British rule. Following Britain's exit in 1958, there was violent conflict between the government and the military junta eventually took over the running of the government. For the common man, life was not easy anymore. Among other restrictions, women were discouraged from wearing short dresses, men could not wear their hair long, and jeans were banned because they were considered a Western capitalist symbol. So one day back in Rangoon, Philip narrated to us, Philip was hanging out with his friends, one of whom was a guy with long hair, and Philip himself was wearing a pair of jeans. A pair of Levi's, in fact. A group of armed soldiers stopped them and they caught hold of the boy with long hair. He was held down by two soldiers, and the third soldier chopped his hair off with his bayonet. The soldier then grabs Philip, takes hold of his jeans at the waist, and attempts to cut it with his bayonet. After several attempts, he gave up. He just couldn't cut the jeans. In frustration, the soldier just pushed him away and the boys ran back home. Philip wrote to the Levi's headquarters after that and narrated his story of how his Levi's jeans helped him stand up to this tyrant soldier. Several weeks later, Philip got a letter back from the company thanking him for his sharing his story, and accompanying the letter was a new Levi's jacket. The story had such an impact on me that till today, when it comes to jeans, it has to be Levi's. That's the power of a good brand story. Do you have a brand story that has made you a permanent loyalist of the brand? Imagine if companies started capturing and communicating authentic brand stories from customers. They'd have far more credibility and power than the most creative advertisement. I'll see you soon.